near the city hall. That's a landmark of Myanmar. This is a landmark of Myanmar built about 2000 years back. That's the city hall. Another view from the front of the city hall. I don't know what that is. Yangon River.
It's taken all my life.
That's fine.
Typical Myanmar boat.
About 6 to 7 years ago.
Buddha Tom Pagoda in Yangon. That's part of the pagoda. Here the pagoda, the fruits and other things for the Buddha's temple. Jasmine and Sampige. I'm getting the nice aroma of jasmine. This is the local makeup box and the herb. The Burmese women put it on. Another lady put on that makeup and she's permitting me, not shy. It looks like a chandan, I don't know what it is. Ben also put on this one. This guy is smelling again jasmine. In the courtyard of the temple with the Burmese people walking. This is on the opposite view. The tower almost has that North Indian appearance. The lady worshipping. Closer view of the stupa. Buddha. Another view of reclining Buddha in Yangon. Nice cool place to take a nice nap after the prayer. You put the coin to the right spot, it brings you luck. Burmese lady selling some snacks made of corn. Burmese souvenir with the sales lady. Of course, in the temple. I Pagoda means World Peace Pagoda. Gautama Buddha under banyan tree, where he attained enlightenment. Another angle. Mother and the daughter. traditional makeup. Another view inside, another building. So the Burmese people. Is the Prince Siddhartha looking at old age?
Yeah.
A leper.
It's a sick man.
And death.
Yes.
That from which he was protected by his father with the fear that he may give up the kingdom and enter into what he subsequently became. This is in Pali, the preachings of Buddha. These are Pallas, who are a national minority who live in mountains. The ladies were gracious to accept to be videotaped. That is their dress, headwear. Another pagoda with the image in the water. I don't know the name of it, but it sure looks beautiful. Another close-up view. Another street in Burma. Another pagoda. Pagoda everywhere. Meditating near the banyan tree. The banyan tree is sacred for Buddhists as much as for Hindus. Gautama Buddha removed his hair, cut his hair and threw it, and that was picked up by Brahma. That is Brahma, and here is the hair.
Like that. And on this particular day, they sweep the ground. Go has had many names. So Oklaba Omi on Pokia with the Go Rangu Yango. So the Go is a former name of Yango.
The sweeping is done by different days. Apparently different organization called Monday sweepers, Tuesday sweepers of the pagoda. The construction is going on and the workers working on a Sunday evening. inside the pagoda.
It's a baby for 9 months before you were born. So that kid is for the 1 year.
Like Tulsi Mala, prayer with 108 beads.
First we walk around and then I let her go. So
View from the
represent
western entrance. Another view. It's all gold everywhere. This is a replica of Buddha Gaya, more of a Hindu pattern of the tower. And these represent life of Buddha, that is Gautama Buddha, because the concept is there were 3 other Buddhas before Gautama in the Myanmar concept. People pray here. Apparently any wish made becomes true. That's one of the faith.
By using mercury.
Okay.
Mercury and the
Final view of the pagoda with a palm tree. This is Pagan. Many of these pagodas were built probably in the 9th century AD onwards, and it's a panoramic view. As I turn the camera, one can see they're scattered all over. There were originally 13,000, but many are destroyed now, little over 3,000 remaining. Is a damaged one. This is Isa Gavana Pagoda. I just filmed. As you can see, the panoramic view. With a close-up of the Ishikawa pagoda, one can see the intricate work, and the gopuram is again have the North Indian design. Some of the antiques are on sale at bargain price. Some of the damaged ones. That is another building. There are people who likes to climb up and have a picnic. Other damage from the top of Ishikawa Pagoda. This is probably the most panoramic view I can get. Another major one. Still the top has the feature of the North Indian temple tower. Marketplace in Pagan. This is similar to sandalwood, but it is not sandalwood. They rub it on a sandstone and apply like this. This is how chandan like is made and applied on the face. Lady with a cigar trying to sell it to me. Another view of the market with the vegetables. Well-made designs. This is another baby, decorated more than me. Young monks in front of Buddha. This is Vachini Guvaski in the Pagan area. Apparently has a lot of mural paintings built probably in the 11th century AD. Here is Rani's Mercedes Benz. She is missing it. It's a lot of antique display on the way. Chilo Milo pagodas.
You just look them and they look pretty similar to each
One
other.
can see
they are different in
on
the
ship.
stories and the ground plan, and also the height of the temple and the architecture.
Some of the hand-drawn paintings. Large number of paintings in display as well as the 9th century construction. In Pagan, there are pagodas everywhere. New pagoda in Pagan, one of the probably the tallest one here. Another one on the roadside with begonias, bougainvilleas. This is the entrance to the old city, probably of 19th century. 9th century to 11th century. Where I just filmed the paintings. This is inside of one of these pagodas. This is sandstone construction, mostly of the 11th century, they say. That's an appearance of the finite work. Cut out of these two beautiful kids.
They're right there. Let him there first. Ready? Big smile. 1, 2. Good job. Let me see. That's $1. How many? I don't know. I think about maybe 400.
Another view of the same. This is the biggest one in Pigan. Trying to capture the reflection in the water. Details.
And so later, you see, what should I say? They take out the inner part of the so we normally call it
Dwarapalaka. Again, a Dwarapalaka. The Buddha inside. Detailed work of Dwarapalaka.
These images are 31 feet high.
What we saw was the Buddha on the western entrance that was rebuilt. This is apparently the original, meaning built between 11th and 12th century. At the end of the tunnel, not only there is light, there is also another pagoda. There are 4 Buddhas facing in each direction. I photographed only 2. This is a door built again in the 11th and 12th century. It's so heavy it cannot even be pushed now. It's a Dimmayanji, the shape of a pyramid, and there is a large number of pagodas all over. Wherever you look, there is a pagoda in all directions. There are more and more. It's an ocean of pagodas here in pagan Myanmar. Another one. Another big one. Another bunch of tourists watching sunset like we are. Waiting for the sunset. At the far off distance is the archaeological museum, the building that looks more modern. Okay, I'll meet you downstairs then. I'll look for you.
Ayurveda, also
Ja,
alles halt.
ja. Ja, jetzt wird es zu dünn. Dann ist es nur noch ein roter Ball.
This is the hotel we stayed with the reflection in the pool, including the moon one can see at the left upper corner. And very comfortable hotel. The food is good, rooms are excellent. We're having the dinner outdoor. It's very nice with the pina colada and vegetable curry with mulagamari soup. Wish we could stay in this hotel for a longer. It's very nice. Rani would have loved it. Close up of the moon with the pagoda. Myanmar music. This is not India with the two ox pulling to plow. This is still Myanmar, and since they both have a very similarities, except that the people here are more polite. Final view of the nice hotel we stayed in. Appears it is a Japanese franchise. That could be the reason why everything was so well done. Now we are in Mandalay. This is one of the stupas. On the way from the airport to the city. Ganda Jo, the Buddhist monastery in Mandalay, with the there are 2,000 students here. They are waiting for their lunch. Of course, there are tourists who want to photograph them. This is a close-up. Because they are in line, they are very disciplined. So, bell is ringing so that they will enter the dining hall. Inside view of the dining hall. This kid was working with this wood with a sharp instrument. He was not playing, he was learning. Mother is working. She's doing the wood carving. This is a mandalite. This is a bronze casting area. This is a clay model of Buddha prior to casting. This is a mold model of plaster of Paris. Several of the molds. So one can see how he is breaking the mold with the bronze one inside. Final polishing and the almost finished product. Leaf making is packing that stuff in plates of gold, put into this mold like place supported by bamboo sticks and beaten up for almost 5 hours for the final product. Taking things out, changing the direction and beating them again. One can see how thin it is beaten up.
Like you.
This is also packing the final product. Shape it up and remove the outside excess one to make it a perfect square. This is Mandalay Palace. The wall is about 5 miles long, rectangular. There's a water all around, artificial of course. Back to the Buddha bronze making. These are various stages of it. And this is the final product with all the height, shine and the price. Shaila bought it closing her eyes. Buddha is finally packed and ready to be shipped. The box is closed, ready to be shipped. Assembly line, here it is. And more on the other side. I've never seen this many in one place. This is just outside the store. Inside is a tapestry. with the finished product having an appearance like this. Another section of the store with a lot of foreigners shopping for jade. This is Mahamuni temple. In front of it, what is amazed for the first time, I am seeing the Ashoka Chakra. It hitherto I have not been able to see. Here is my favorite govas. I am waiting to buy and eat. Like anywhere else inside the temple or on the way, there are shops on both the sides selling souvenirs. Gold leaves are applied every day as a constant feature. As I was allowed, not Shaila, and I was allowed to videotape, and all the wall and everything is gold inside. Now a panoramic view. These are various fruits cut in a decorative way as prasad to Gautama Buddha, some even as a cake. Again, there is plenty of gold. This is under construction or renovation. More gold on the wall. Huge gong. Carried by two people, one on each side. It's a view from the same Mahamuni temple. Stone carving. This is from the granite. The way it's working. He's carving Hindu gods for an order to Yangon. This is Shiva, Lakshmi, Rama. Here is the Vishnu, Shivling packed and ready to go. Some nice marble. There's a whole bunch of these in the street here. View of the palace with the Mandalay Hill in the background. This is another view, the opposite side of the bridge I am standing. What about the life of ordinary people? With without a public transportation, this is what they have to travel. Golden Palace Monastery, built of teak wood. The details of the carvings are a teak wood carved.
This room covers this the center of the floor. Whenever he came in between.
Further details. Details of the doorway. Another building.
I mean, in the former times.
Sorry.
Another
Because of the
monastery.
fire, yeah.
$10. Hello, Papa,
Under the
$2.
bougainvillea, these puppets
Papa, $2.
being sold by this girl for $2 each.
Yeah, Nata, you can try. I want to say hello. $10.
World's biggest book on marble slabs. If one reads 8 hours a day, it takes 1 year, 3 months to complete it all. This is of the Buddhist scripts. This is a page from the world's biggest book in Pali language. Here on the top of the Mandalay Hill, with the palace down. This is on the top.
Et aussi, on voit même certains bâtiments du palais royal.
Et l'hôtel, ça va.
Another smaller hillock with another pagoda there. And several more behind. These glossy corridors and the shiny floors gives me a feeling of a mosque-like appearance, even though it is not. Sunset from the Mandalay Hills. This is not moon, this is sunset.